Okay, save all or save a few. Right now, America needs saving, need cleaning up as well. But ask yourself, who are we saving? What are we cleaning up? Because in America, we have people that think different ways in this country, and all of the different groups that we have in America, none of them think the same. And when I say groups, I'm talking about people. So don't get your head all twisted up. Now, all the different people believe in this, believe in that, believe this should go that way. And they got something that pops up in the crazy world, I will say, the American way. Now, what is the American way? Many know, many don't know. In Africa, you have people that need to be saved. You have countries in Africa that need to be saved. You have the people that need to be saved. A lot of things are not going right in Africa. No, there's corruption down there as well. And it needs to stop. Jamaica, the same thing that has been going on from in the 80s to the 90s, the early 2000s. Killing, corruption. That needs to clean up as well. St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. Corruption down there as well, and killing as well. Needs to clean up as well. Trinidad and Tobago. The same thing. Corruption, and it needs to be cleaned up as well. My point that I'm getting to is the people of these places that call themselves Americans, Africans, Jamaicans, Saint Tomians, Trinidadians. If you don't clean up your island or your land or where you live or what you consider your living space, it's gonna get worse for you. Because time and time again, y'all really think these people are playing. And the more you think they're playing is the more serious they show you that they are. And you can keep on playing games with people that are not playing with you. And you will see what you get. Because I don't care if they use one man or one woman and speak like there's somebody that they want us to think that is an intelligent person. Intelligence is shown, not talked about. So when you hear some of these politicians talk about making things better in certain countries or in states, I don't care what you say. show me, and shout out to St. Louis. You cannot keep on with the same old story of thinking that you're going to tell a story and we see no movie. Because we all done read this book before. And they know how to trick the people, because it goes over and over again. It's like Nightmare on Elm Street. They know how to put the people to sleep. Bless up, real odds, and even bless up, man. Much love to you and yours. Much love to you and yours. Grand night, man. Blessings. They know how to put the people to sleep, like in, Freddy Krueger movie. And just let everything play out in the dream world. Let everything just play out. And it's so, like, shocking when you look at the people in this world today that's in the dream world and you say, wow, if you shake that person and wake them up, they still sleeping, though. They still sleeping. And you there, like, it would blow your mind, because I'm going to tell you, a lot of times it do blow my mind with a lot of people of how they think and how they move inside this world or this thing we call Earth. It really tricks me out, and the things that people let slip by and go by and the things that people sweep under the rug, it really, like, nowadays I learn to laugh at it, but not as in a funny way, because it's very sad. It's very sad. It's very sad, and like, sad is like probably the first level of it, and that's just a little word, sad. But when you really look at it on another level, we could say part 2, it's sickening, because it's like a sickness, and the people, you can see them running away from the cure. I keep on saying this time and time again, it was a disease brought on this world, and a lot of people took it, and it spread throughout the people. And it is still spreading till this day, where you just see certain people where they're not who they're supposed to be, and you can just see it. They play a role, and sometimes I was there looking like, do some of these people really know what they're doing? And sometimes when you look at certain people, you say, yeah, he or she know what she's doing. You could understand that. You could see through that. But then when you look at certain people, you have to really look deep and say they do not know what they are doing. Because you can grow up, as we'll say, regular, as a kid, go to elementary school, then you go to junior high school, then you go to high school, maybe do 2 years in college, maybe do 4, maybe do none. But then you're a normal type of person, as we would say in the world. But then one day something just hits you at the age of 22, and you start to change. And it's not for the better, and it's for the worse. And when you look at that in people, you say, hold on. That's not something that person grew up with. That's not something that that person knows. That is not your natural essence. That is not you. And that goes for many people in this world. And if I should be really correct, that goes for all of us human beings in this world. I am tired of people thinking that you got to be some type of negative energy in this world to be liked. No, no. Don't let people fool you into that lifestyle. Don't let people even fool you into that mind state. Don't even let people feed you that type of energy. Because when I look at certain people do that to people, I said, you gotta be a sick person. Something must be really wrong with you, because it was like earlier today, I was coming from work and I was there thinking, you gotta be a sick person to spread gossip and know it's not true. You have to be sick. And nowadays people look at stuff like that as normal, but I never looked at that as normal, because once you a gossip spreader and you spread gossip and you actually engage in loving it, this is why I always say it's things deeper than mental health that's going on in this world. So we must not be lazy and just use simple things as saying mental health is going on where everybody is doing certain things. No, it's deeper than that. People really got corrupt souls. Their mind done. And they spread that throughout the world. This been spread throughout the world for more than 1,000 years. This ain't just happened. And people will make different little problems of thinking that it's the answer, but it's not the answer. Because I don't care what color you consider yourself or what religion you consider yourself, you're still a human being. So if you can't sit down with another human being, and resolve certain situations in life, I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you. Because you're going to always have a problem and you're going to always have problems. I always say we're in a world where it needs to be taught over. The world needs to be made over. This is not how a world should be. Yes, we speak positive in this world for other people to catch on certain things, but you know what? We have to stop making foolish people be celebrated. Because I'm not from that era, and I don't even like that, and I don't even respect it. I don't care who you is on the face of this planet. Stupidity shouldn't be celebrated. Because for everybody out there, I don't care what color you consider yourself or what you consider yourself, the more they made stupidity be celebrated is the more they made it become normal in a world where nowadays, as for one of the big examples, but I don't even like using him as an example, you got in the United States, our United States of America, you got a person like Donald Trump being the president. Bless up, Sassy, bless up. And this is why I use him as an example, because people say he's smart, and I've been trying to say where I don't see it. Because when it comes to something we call public speaking on television, oh man, bless America, bless the world. Like, he don't know how to speak to the public, and I don't think he know how to speak in private. I don't care how much people will want to say it's all a setup and it's a play. I just don't think that he's an intelligent adult, because energy don't lie, and his energy shows it shows, and sometimes I feel like I'm picking on him, you know. That's why I don't even talk about him because it's not worth it. When you look at a person like that, and this is why I say we're living in a crazy society, because if a person like that could be the president of the United States, where are we going in this world? For real. Because if this is supposed to be the leading nation on earth, and that could be a president in the what we call in this world, this is supposed to be the leading nation. How could a person like that sit in the White House? How could a person like that sit in the Oval Office? I'm gonna keep saying that the other nations are laughing, you know. They look at it as a joke. Well, offer him, because I'm wasting my energy on a person like that. Okay. But we just need to keep on spreading good energy to, people. And you can help people change, because how the world going ain't how it's supposed to go. And it will change because a lot of people will get tired of the nonsense and the same old cycle, the same old story. You open the same old book. People are getting sick of it, and it's their natural right to get sick of it. It's not it's not in your natural nature to love something that you don't love. No. You're not supposed to do that, and don't let anybody make you think that you are supposed to love something that you are not supposed to love. You know, people have a sick way of trying to make people do that in the world nowadays that I'm seeing, making people even forcing you to like things that you don't like. No, you stand firm. If you don't like something, you don't like it, and don't make nobody change what you believe in or what you like and what you know and what you live. Don't make nobody change that. No, stand firm. Because that's one thing I respect in people. Standing firm in what you know. Standing firm in what you believe in. And standing firm in being for real. Not standing firm in being real of what other people look at you as. Don't worry about what other people feel about you. Because other people are going to play games with your mind while you have to really live in the reality of it. So, don't worry. Live and be yourself and be natural and be true and be for real. Thank you for everybody that joined this live. Much love, peace, and love to the world. God bless.